Hey, welcome back to Robot Arena 2 Banter WarsUS. This is going to be round 3, Techno Disk versus the House Bots. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Okay, first off, of course, we have the Robot Wars Arena, and the hazards are enabled. We have Techno Disk on the left-hand side, and the first guy is going to be the Shinbowler. And then next we're going to have Let's Go. And the last one will be Banter. Well, hey, that sounds familiar. So, without too much more to do, let's get in the arena real fast and see how well Shinbowler does with Techno Disk. And by the way, Techno Disk, I believe, is now 30-0. And let's see how long that streak lasts before somebody takes it away. Here we go. Alright. They're heading toward the center, which is a very dangerous area. And there's... oh boy, better get away from there, better hurry up. Oh! And the refrigerator comes down off the ceiling and almost smashes Techno Disk to bits. And here's some bunch of hits here on the side of Shinbowler. Looks like he's gotten hit by the floor flipper. And another strike by Techno Disk's weapon, and that's the end of Shinbowler. Whoa, that was almost the end of both bots with that refrigerator. Wow, what a start. Okay, Shinbowler is destroyed, and both bots are almost annihilated by the refrigerator dropping out of the sky. Alright, our next contestant is going to be Let's Go, a medium. So let's see how well he holds up in the combat arena. Here we go. Okay, they're both moving toward the center. A nice hit. Hey, look at that. The wedge bot works pretty good. He's trying to... oh, his weapon or lifter bar has been removed. He is pushing Techno Disk over what looks like the pit here, or floor flipper. A bunch of damage though being caused to the chassis of Let's Go. It's continuing to push Techno Disk toward the pit release. Now they've changed direction. Techno Disk is having a hard time straightening up here, but this is still continuing to cause a lot of damage on Let's Go, which is starting to smoke a bit now. The chassis is really taking some hits here. May be able to maneuver him over the X and get that refrigerator to drop. Oh, another good hit on the chassis. And there we are. Well, it was a good try, valiant try. Okay, well, give Let's Go credit. He did very well there. He shoved Techno Disk around quite a bit. Too bad his lifting bar was broken very early and didn't have any more power, or he might have been able to push Techno Disk into one of the hazards, but oh well. On to the next contestant. Here we go, Banter Wolf. Banter Wolf, I believe, is a spinner machine, so let's see how he does in the Robot Wars Arena. Alright, they're moving toward the center here. The Banter's weapon is spinning up. The floor flipper is trying to get him. Oh, a big hit on the chassis there. It looks like the Banter Wolf machine is taking a lot of damage. Trying to employ its spinner. Hey, look at that. The floor flipper has knocked Techno Disk over. It's self-righted. Using self-righting mechanism, it's knocked all of Banter Wolf's weapons off and it's tearing the chassis apart. And it's killed Banter Wolf. Wow. Okay, stay tuned. We'll be right back with another round. Alright, we're back. That was a mighty fine round we just had. And we're going to get on with the next one here real quick. We have the Gravediggers. First spot's going to be Washington's Prize Box. And then we'll have Wallington's Warrior. And the Sentencer. These are pretty good looking robots we have here. So let's see how well Washington's Prize Box does against Techno Disk. Will be, of course, in the Robot Wars Arena. And here we go. And Washington moves in and tries to avoid the X. That was an interesting maneuver. And hey, look at that! A nice maneuver on the part of Washington's Prize Box. They're both over this hazard here. They should get away from that. Another lift by Washington. Oh, but the lifter's been torn off. And Techno Disk has employed its self-righting mechanism, and now it's just crushing poor Washington. Oh, it was too bad. Washington came in and did a nice maneuver there to avoid the X, and then got on the side of Techno Disk and disrupted him and tipped him over. It was very well executed. He was eventually torn to bits by that bloody spinner, so here we go. I think we're going to have a little more of a challenge here. Wallingston's Warrior may give Techno Disk his first loss of his career so far. So let's see what happens with Wallingston's Warrior with its vertical spinner versus Techno Disk. Here we go. This should be really something.
Time to kick this match into gear.
They're both moving toward the center. Okay. Oh, Wallingston's Warrior's been flipped, but landed back on his wheels there. Techno Disk is trying to get in on the side. It's knocked off one of the flippers, and it's worked over Wallingston's Warrior before Wallingston's Warrior could. It worked him over before he could actually get his weapon employed. I was really surprised by that. We were rather shocked here that we thought Wallingston's Warrior was going to put up much more of a battle than that. Okay, well, on to the next contestant here. It's going to be Sentencer. And here we go. Sentencer looks like he has a mighty hammer, so let's see if we can employ it versus Techno Disk. This will be the end of this round. We'll take a little break and be on the next one in just a moment.
And we're off.
Okay, they're moving towards the center of the ring. And a big hit by the Sentencer. Nice hammer blow. Another hammer blow. He could knock off the disc. Techno Disk is trying to maneuver around. Oh, he's knocked the Sentencer over on his side. Another hit by Sentencer's hammer, and it's broken off. Whoa, that was pretty impressive. Exciting round. Sentencer came in and indeed almost sentenced Techno Disk to oblivion with a bunch of really nice hammer blows, but apparently the hammer itself took too much damage and was destroyed, and then the Sentencer's chassis was wiped out. Alright, well, we'll be right back for the next round. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. This will be round 3 of round 3. But there's some sort of a big to-do down here in the Robot Arena pit. A couple of the teams are grumbling and asking the director and the arena judges to actually weigh Techno Disk. They're claiming that it might be overweight and that's why it's winning. And it could be an illegal lot. So before we start the next round, we're going to go ahead and we're going to find out just exactly what it looks like. So we'll be right back. Well, here we are in the Robot Arena pit, and the Techno team assures us that the weight is proper. It is in fact under 80 kilograms at 77.3, and it's a completely legal bot. So there is no more questions here about this particular machine. So let's go ahead and get back to the main event. We have the right arena. Let's go ahead and get Techno Disk back in the lineup here. And I believe for King Arthur's Stormcloud here. We're going to have a King Arthur's Court. This will be a machine called Stormcloud. Okay, now we're getting a little bit lost here. Alright, now back to the main event here. So that was distracting. These guys claiming that the machine was overweight or something was wrong and all that rot. So, here we go. Stormcloud versus Techno Disk in the Robot Wars Arena, and the hazards are on. Stormcloud has a overhead striking weapon, some sort of a strange looking machine. Look at that. Hey, it works pretty good. He's trying to employ it on the top of Techno Disk. Techno Disk is moving in from the front. There's some damage on the top of Techno Disk from this strange weapon. They're both causing damage to each other here. Looks like Techno is pushing. Oh, the weapon has come off of Stormcloud. An interesting design. The chassis failed and it's been destroyed. Well, that was a very strange battle. the weapon on Stormcloud was quite interesting and did in fact cause a bit of damage to Techno Disk. Alright, well here we go, next round. We have the long arm of the law. Another interesting weapon. Looks like it has some sort of a spike club on top of a some sort of a motor on top. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see how it works in the robot arena. Okay, they're moving toward the center here. And the long arm of the law laid down a pretty good hit there. They better stay away from that X. There comes the refrigerator dropping down. Lots of damage. Wow. A little bit of some sort of a sound problem there. Like I said, we're having trouble here at the studio with sound and our sound quality and with our cameras, but we're trying to keep it under control. Okay, here we are. Well, the long arm of the law was destroyed pretty quickly there. Was never able to really employ its weapon. So our third contestant here is going to be Jennifer 1. Looks like a spinner. So here we go.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Okay, they're both moving toward the center of the arena again. Better stay away from that X. Oh no! And the the refrigerator comes down and knocks the heck out of Techno Disk, takes off both of its self-righting mechanisms. And something crazy happened to Jennifer 1, flipped out and destroyed itself there. Oh my, that was a wild round. Now that refrigerator can cancel out all bets. It falls out of the sky and just kind of crushes your machine into nothing. It knocked Techno Disk half to pieces there and seemed to cause some damage to Jennifer 1 too. It freaked out and flipped all over the arena and killed itself. That was rather interesting. Okay, well, stand by. We'll be back for another round in just a moment or so. Excuse me. Wow, good round. Alright, we're ready for round... What's this, round 4? Yeah, it's round 4. Alright, the robots are going to be Creepy Fingers. I think that was rather formidable. Some sort of downward striking weapons. And Techno Disk, and we're going to be in the Robot Wars arena. So here we go. Creepy Fingers and Techno Disk.
And we're off.
Alright, they're both moving toward the center. A very dangerous area to be. Techno Disk should know better. Lots of hits on Creepy Fingers, though. Oh! Part of its weapons pack has come off and it's taken a lot of damage and it's killed. Okay, well. Creepy Fingers was, Creepy Fingers wasn't very formidable there. It looked pretty good, but it wasn't able to take any damage at all. So, looks like this bout's going to go. Well, hang on for a second. Looks like Techno Disk won that one rather readily, and we'll go on to the next round here, our next bout. Okay, we have Fat Knacker, and Fat Knacker looks like a shovel. I don't know if it's a lifter at all, so we'll find out in just a moment. Here we go. There should be some fun.
May the strongest bot win.
Okay, making contact. This is a kind of a lifter there. They better stay away from that X, though. The refrigerator's kind of does come down. Looks like it glanced off the side of Fat Knacker, who's taking a lot of damage. Looks like its snowplow's been torn off and it's starting to smoke badly, and the chassis is being destroyed, and it's killed. Yeah, this is becoming... I'm going to have to say that Techno Disk is overpowering the competition so far, but there's still a lot of guys left here, and a lot of robots are ready to fight, and a bunch of teams are starting to wonder what they're going to do with this thing. Alright, the next spot here is going to be the random robot in the arena. Random robot in the arena. And I'm not sure what its weapon pack is like, so we'll find out in just a moment.
Signals the start of the match.
It seems a very fast robot. It's moved in and hit Techno Disk head on. It's trying to self-right, looks like. has self-right. Looks like it has a saw in the center, but it's starting to smoke a lot. And it's taking a lot of damage from the floor flamer, which was burning holes right through it. Wow. Another very fast match. Well, that was a pretty quick match. Alright, well. Let's see. Where are we here? This will be the final bout. Final bouts of their. Oh my! And they're all going to be mediums. Well, here we go. The first guy is called Censored, and he's going to be in the arena with Techno Disk in the combat arena. In the Robot Wars arena, combat arena. We were in that last time around. So here we go. Censored versus Techno Disk. Very fast robot, moved in nicely there, and it is invertible. Not sure about its weapons arrangement. It's got a lot of damage already, and it's killed. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, for the sake of argument here, we're going to bring in the dishes. And sirloin of Oreo. I guess that's what that is. We'll have them both face off Techno Disk. Maybe as a team they'll have a chance here. So our final match of the evening is going to be the dishes and sirloin of Oreo versus Techno Disk. This will be for round today. This will be the end of the match. So here we go. It should be some fun.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Okay, the one guy moves in very quickly. Looks like that's sirloin of Oreo. And the dish is moving in with an axe. Nice downward striking weapon. They're trying to keep Techno Disk off balance by attacking from two different sides. Good tactics. Looks like something's come off of one of them. I heard something break. Looks like Oreo's taking a lot of punishment here, lots of damage. Looks like Dishes is in trouble. Oh, one of them's taking too much. Oh, it's killed. Looks like Dishes is out of it, and sirloin of Oreo is badly damaged and destroyed. Well, there we are. That's the end of bout, or was it round? Was this tournament? Not tournament, round or bout. This is the end of the round. And the end of our little mini tournament here, round 3. So we'll have round 4 up running pretty soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Get a little bit excited and a little tongue-tied there at the end. But we had a lot of fun making this, and hope you enjoyed watching it. And we'll be back soon with round 4. That should be something to see with Techno Disk versus the Housebots. You have a fine day and a good week too. See you soon.